I have a juicy one for you today. We are doing phoneme deletion. So this is only a skill that I want you to work on if you've really established all the other ones that I've been talking about over the past few weeks. Now, phoneme deletion really requires a child to be able to listen to a word, segment it, store it, know what the first sound is, know what the last sound is, know what the middle sounds are, and then delete it and say what's left. So this is actually a working memory task. It puts a lot of load on their memory and their ability to not only store something, but store it, do some calculations, and then spit something else out again. So it's a bit like mental maths, but for literacy. So it is quite tricky. So what I really like to do is to give them a real visual, which I've been doing throughout this whole series. Eventually, what I haven't mentioned is we do want to be able to remove the visuals. We really want them to be able to do these skills without needing them. But they are a really great way to build those concepts in so that the concepts support them and give them that little prompt, and almost externalize it so it's not all up in their head and putting so much pressure on their working memory. So I'll show you my activity for phoneme deletion. So for phoneme deletion, I've got my kinetics tiles out again. And remember, I really love these because they are magnetic, so it really helps kids to see that we can do segmentation of words and the sounds in words. If I do the word cup as an example, together we can say cup, but I can segment it, k, p, and I can blend it back together, cup. Now, I've chosen 5 different coloured tiles because I really want to highlight that we can delete sounds, but eventually we can also substitute sounds. And it's actually something I'll be doing on a different day in this series with a different strategy, but this is a really good one. So if you have chosen some sort of magnet or kinetics tiles or Lego, these can be really good, and using different colors for each sound can be a really great way to do it. You could also have 2 colors. You could just use yellow for consonants and green for vowels, for example, or whatever colors you want to choose, because that way you can see that you might keep the vowel sound consistent and then just change the consonants. So there's lots of options here. And you could also use these for speech sounds if you wanted to. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I've got the word cup, k, p. Now, what happens if we take off this yellow? So the yellow was the k sound. Now I've just got p. I've got up. Is that a real word? Yes, up is a real word. Now what happens if I do the word stop? I've got st, p. What happens if I delete the sound off of the beginning? We've got t, op left, top. Oh, this is another real word. But what happens if I've got st, op, and I delete the t sound, which is in the middle? Sop, sop. Is that a real word? It could be. And now let's put that back in again and delete the p from the end. St, sto, sto. As far as I know, that's not a real word. And sometimes words might be real words, but they just might not exist in a child's world yet. So you can have that discussion with them. So this is just so easy, so simple, and a really great way to do it. And you don't have to be overly inventive with your words that you choose. Again, a quick Google of some words can be really handy if you are struggling, but keep an ear out for words in your environment that fit within these activities that we do.